If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
This for my niggas. My niggas?
Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Noisy hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, a real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my faith, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me?
That's cool. Big up to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you know what it is. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin Ness. As always, got my rounds with me, Hashtag the Great, Ren, a.k.a. Humpty Hump. What's good with it, fellas?
What's good with it, cuzzo?
Oh, man. Hope y'all caught the note, baby. You heard me?
You, baby. Hold on.
Appreciate you.
Let me make some minor adjustments.
Nah, do your thing, dog. I'm on the fly with it. You know what I'm saying? We out of town, so we trying to make do. What's down with y'all, though?
Ain't shit coolin'. You still celebrating the birthday festivities, baby?
Oh, a little bit, dog, but shit, we back to the hustle and bustle now. Had to come back to the city, trying to get my shit situated. You know what I'm saying? So party over now.
Say like that boy Correct said, you had to situate your situation, huh?
Yeah, baby. Look, boy, you ain't never seen nothing, yeah.
I think we good. We good. Can y'all see me good, though? Am I straight?
Yeah, you cooking up, baby. You cooking up. Yeah, man.
Good.
Looking good, sounding good. Yeah, man.
For sure. What's up with that boy Cleve, man?
Cleve say he out of pocket today, bro. Yeah, man. You have to holler at old Caveman. Caveman been out. He been, but he got some shit popping on the slick. So you know, good luck to him on that. But yeah, he out of pocket today.
For sure. All right.
With that being said, though, we could get it rolling, man. We doing the top 4 actors or actresses 30 and under. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hit, boy.
Dog, a lot of meat on the bone. You heard me? Like you could damn near pick one series and you feel me?
Right. That's what I was thinking. You heard me?
Yeah, but I mean, y'all some movie dudes, so I ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it ain't really gotta be a movie. They got some shit off the top that I know you watch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm gonna name one of the persons, and then that should definitely help y'all to leave some meat on the bone.
I'm definitely not a movie dude.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say Coco Jones, who played Hillary in Fresh Prince, the new Fresh Prince.
Goddamn. She was on my
You know
list.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and that's all I'm gonna take from over there, but obviously a plethora of shit. We going with Jacob Lattimore, we going with Trevor Jackson, and we going with Kofi, Ralph Angel from Queen Sugar.
God damn, you done decimated my list.
My bad, cuz.
You good.
I watch a lot of TV series and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Real quick, you feel me?
That was quick, boy. You had that motherfucker planned out.
Yeah, I actually jotted it down on the napkin while I was setting up, so I wouldn't forget.
Well, look. Well, let me go next then.
Handle your
Handle your
business.
business, bro.
All right. So I guess everybody loves, everybody hates, everybody hates Chris, your boy
Goddamn.
Tyler James Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got that one. What's the dude name from Power? Christian Michaels or whatever. Michael.
Michael Rainer Jr.
That's him. Okay, that's my second one. Yeah, bro, I'm hitting the water. Like, I like the little dude off The Harder They Fall. What's his name? Quick Draw. No, what's his name?
I know who you're talking about. I know
RJ Seiler. Right?
that's a quick draw.
Yeah, he was nice with it. And the last one, I need a female. Shit. Ah, man.
Zendaya.
There you go, bro. Zendaya. What's her last name?
Look, I don't even know. She got the one line. You heard
Yeah,
me?
but her. You know what I'm saying? She did amazing job in the Amazing Spider-Man. I guess I don't know.
She did an amazing job in the
The
Amazing
Amazing
Spider-Man. Huh?
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Well, y'all definitely stole all my thunder, so I apologize ahead of time. I could tell you, I can make y'all know who I'm talking about, but I might not necessarily know the names. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you worse than me then.
I'm gonna start off with Kiki Palmer. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Almost 35 years old, man.
I don't
ain't
think
no
she
little-
that old.
I think
Nah, I
she.
think she's 28 or some shit.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
she young with it. You hear me?
Mm.
Let me see who else I got. I don't really know the dude name. Well, I do know his name. I don't know how to say it. I think it's like
What's
John
the
Boyega or something.
what
The
he playing?
dude. He played in Star Wars, the black
Snowball.
dude.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay, the motherfucker with the big face.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You know who he looked like? He looked like the Allstate guy, don't he? You're in good hands. Don't he look like the nigga from
A
the
little
nigga that
bit,
played on
dog.
Wait and Exhale?
Mhm.
oh yeah,
cheating
he
on the
do. I
girl
thought
with
you was talking about the other Allstate. Yeah, he do look like him.
yeah, he do.
Um,
I think he
since
British.
since you left this out there, cuz I'm gonna go ahead on and say Jabari Banks off of Bel Air.
Bam.
Which one is that one?
That's
Will.
Fresh Prince.
Okay.
And last but not least, only because y'all decimated my list, I'ma say Gianni. I can't think of his last name, but the dude who played Braden on Power, a Ghost.
D White.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
don't,
Joe.
I don't know who that is, brother. But I'm sure he did a wonderful job.
Yeah. Right.
Hey,
He
when
ain't
is
look
Fresh Prince coming back on? By the way, if you guys don't,
I
I
won't say
feel like
February.
February. Yeah.
February.
Yeah, I just recently saw a season 2 trailer for it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, February, bro.
All right. You think we're gonna get a Chris Rock cameo? That'll be fire.
Definitely not.
Wouldn't that be fire though?
That'd be fucked up.
That'd be fire, man. Let bygones be bygones, man. What's a little slap between friends? You feel me?
Shit, the end of a friendship.
Yeah, I can see that, man. But
Real quick, y'all gonna check out Emancipation?
no. What's that?
Will Smith new movie.
What's
Dropping
it?
in a couple
I don't like
weeks.
the. I don't like the wording. Like, so that don't sound too liberating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
correct me if
What's
I'm
the
wrong, but ain't
context?
it another slave movie?
That's what I'm saying. What's the
No,
context? What's the
he
context?
says not a slave movie.
Well,
This
is he
movie,
playing the role of a slave?
this movie is about freedom.
Sounds like slavery to me. Yeah. To be emancipated, your ass is in bondage and some chains.
I'm a
And that's
sneaker trail
and
on
look,
you niggas.
and look, and the emancipation don't come to the end of the movie. So but the whole fucking movie is about you getting your ass whooped.
Yeah, motherfucker get beat on for 50 years, get free, and then die the next year.
And look, and they call that a success story, bitch.
I'm a sneaker trailer in on you niggas here.
That's crazy.
I don't need no more slavery reminders. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
that's Cleve. That's his neck of the woods. You feel me?
But me not wanting to see the movie don't have nothing to do with the Oscars incident. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't fucking with that, man. I don't want to see that shit no more. It's a
It's all
lie.
right.
Number
I
one.
want
Number
to fuck
two.
with y'all right quick, but I know it's about to drop.
You know,
Because he was,
you,
they was interviewing him about it.
you know how harmful that is, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing he been making this little promotional rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't too familiar with the movie that he was promoting, but I figured he got some shit about to come out because he back in front of the cameras.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think people done forgot. I
Well,
mean,
he said if
a
they
lot of
didn't
shit has
forget,
happened since he slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock. A lot of shit done happened.
Shit,
if they
nobody ain't
still not
forget.
ready
That
to
shit feel like it
forgive,
was
he
yesterday.
understand.
Well, say that again, good.
He say if the people are still not willing to forgive, he understands. You feel me? He not trying to force nobody to. He get it if people still not ready to move past that space. He understands.
I don't think he could say nothing else.
Yeah, what he gonna say? Y'all better come see this
Yeah,
shit.
man.
That
Fuck
sound
y'all, man.
6
Come see
months
my
ago.
shit.
Just
No,
look, just don't punish the team because of him.
no. Okay, is this the context that can Kyrie tweet this one? Can he tweet this shit? Can he?
I think Kyrie could tweet this one with no problem.
This one is Shaquille O'Neal approved.
Yes, definitely Shaq approved.
Is it
I
the
think Antoine Fuqua, if that's how you say his name,
Yeah.
is his film or whatever. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? So they, Will say, he did an excellent job.
so it's ADL approved? Huh?
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
sound like some anti-Semitism shit to me.
But we gonna see if they protest this bitch here.
Right, emancipation. We talking about some bondage and some what you call that oppression of some Hebrews. That sounds like anti-Semitism.
Oh, preach, boy! You got deep on them just now.
I'm just saying.
Sound like when this shit coming out? A slavery movie right around Christmas, huh?
Yeah, should be in a couple weeks, bro. You
It's
hear me?
the turban. Good. When I get the turban on, I get the preaching and hollering.
And when you wear a turban, they know you know who you are.
Yeah.
We about to eat, bro. This first clip, y'all just let me know if y'all can catch the audio. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really a clip; it's just the audio. But nevertheless, y'all keep it locked. It's the rounds.
My skin color, or the way I look. As a loving mother, Juanetta Hooper aims to protect her 3 children at all costs. She felt helpless when her 11-year-old daughter, Delia, sent her this disturbing text message during a work meeting. And people keep making jokes about me, saying that I'm from Africa because I'm super black, and they say that I stayed in the oven for too long. She says the taunting at Riverwood Middle School in Clayton has continued since the start of the academic year. The family says Johnson County Public Schools suggested these solutions: have Delia leave classes early to avoid being bothered, or register in different courses. Why should my child have to change when she's the victim?
All right, fellas.
I don't hear that shit.
That one that kind of struck me because of the options that they gave her: leave early or take different courses. Like,
Right.
that's the only shit y'all could come up with. And I don't really know what you could ultimately do, but it seemed like you could come up with something besides leave early and or take a different class. You feel me?
Okay. I'll ask this. So where's the daddy at?
We don't
Great
have that
question.
information.
Say again.
We don't have that information. I don't think.
Okay. that I asked that question because usually in cases of child safety, you would hear from the father in the situation. I know if that was my kid, I mean, I wouldn't have my wife on TV talking about shit. Like, because I mean, you are the face of the family when it comes to protection. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, they got to see you,
No,
right?
I see you.
So I'm saying this don't sound like no confident woman. This doesn't sound like somebody with no backing or no backbone. And it's it's sad that that child has to deal with that parent because that's not the course of action to take. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't give a
Mm.
fuck. There's African, like dark black African Mississippi mud African color people, like dark people who you can't tease them about their skin. Cause as you doing that, like they're starting to tease you about you teasing them about their skin. Like they just so confident who they are. And it's sad that a lot of our females got a complex about that still.
Uh, I'm gonna say this: like, I can't really. I'm not gonna fault the parent because some other people ain't raised their fucking kids right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's messed up because, to my knowledge, we the only race that do that. Like, be racist within itself. Oh, you too black. Oh, you're not black enough. This and that. This and that.
I
But
don't Ren, I mean forgive me for the interruption, but does is this coming from other kids that look like her, or is this coming from on the other side of the tracks? Because from what the two options was, this don't sound like kids that look like her.
well, you know what? I just kind of was operating under the assumption that it's other black kids, but it definitely sound. First of all, they put all this emphasis on the bullying and shit like that. That sound like a classic case of bullying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't think the victim of the bullying or the teasing should be the one that has to make an adjustment. You know what I'm saying?
But I believe that that's exactly what needs to happen. They need to make an adjustment of their attitude because un, until you leave here, somebody is going to have something to say about you. They may say it to your face, they may not say it to your face. I remember being in school in the same situation, you know what I'm saying, with all different types of people. And everybody got shit to say. People cutting and you know how that go, man. Like,
Like it
come
take
on.
you a little while to kind of build up that layer of thick skin, though. You know what I'm saying? Like very few of us just kind of come out the womb with it. You know, you got to kind of build up that resistance.
Do
Hopefully,
you think
this
but do you
kind of
think
help.
do you think the rearing and the upbringing has a lot to do with how you adjust and how you feel about yourself?
I think it. I think it does, but at the same time, like somewhat assuming because we contact the school about it that I'm not rearing you and or trying to instill confidence in you about yourself is kind of a leap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say like is people handle conflict differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she could be passive or whatever, but I'm not gonna say that the child don't have self esteem or she's not being taught to have pride in her color or whatever. But I mean, as kids, that should affect you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
I see, I got a cousin who's like real dark skinned, and we used to tease her. I'm sure she done heard every black joke there is. But I'm gonna be real. Like on the slick, I used to wish I was her color. Like she got the pretty fucking dark skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't the question you asked had I feel is very relevant, like who the teasing is coming from. Because if it's white folks, it hit a little different, but nonetheless, I feel like this is an instance where the child should be protected by, not only her family but the
That's
school as well.
that's but that I think that's a false sense of security, a false protection. Because I'm 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 not saying that I have uh, that I'm in agreement to anybody so-called bullying somebody, uh, but I am not. I mean, everybody has played the dozens. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's just how people do. Like, if I think there's so much going on with this bullying. It's it's not as much on the bullying side as it is on the uh how people are taking it side. Like, not enough people are fighting back, is what I'm saying.
And say, had to a certain degree, I feel you when you say a false sense of security, because in the real world, more or less, they're not gonna necessarily have nobody to come to
Right.
your aid per se.
Right.
Then in particular instances where we could kind of really identify the group or the person, then we can really target them, and you know what I'm saying, if not get justice, at least try to combat the shit to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
on this one, I salute the mama for definitely trying to do something about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sending you to school just to have people tell you any fucking thing. You feel me? If I could do something about it, I'm gonna try. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at the faculty, just the response of like the school. I think they need to try to come up with some better policies or something.
Yeah. But I really don't see how that's going to change anything as far as the culture is concerned. As far as the policies of what are they going to okay, who was teasing you in the class? You, and you. All right, y'all get your ass out of here. All right, I don't want no more of that shit no more. And then everybody else, now y'all saw what happened. Okay, y'all don't do that dumbass shit. Okay, y'all get back to class. Right? We
Yeah,
could do
look,
that.
give us some detentions or something, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be handled. Like, kind of like what Brenda was saying. I was having like a similar thought. Like, if they was teasing a gay kid about their sexuality, I bet it would be handled completely different. And we talking about a child here. Like, so I don't know the age of the child, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And also, it depends on the type of parents. Some people don't teach their kids to fight and this and that, this and that. You could simply be
they
sending your
fucking them
child
up.
to school to get an education.
Yeah, they fucking them up though, because other kids at school fight, and you just gonna say, "Oh, I'm not into that. I'll pass." Fuck
But
no, you getting popped in your shit.
But
Boof.
this is what I'm saying. Everybody ain't a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids shouldn't have to be a fighter in order to go get an education. If
You,
that's not what they are.
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. I don't think that we should be subject to a lot of things that we are subjected to as kids. However, the world still exists, and the evils and the dark side still exists. So if you are not uh, prepared for what's out there, I mean, you just gonna get fucking swallowed up, and nobody's gonna care, because that's just the world. Like, you have to adjust to the world. You have to make sure that you prepare for what's happening. People are fucked up. I'm not saying you got to participate. I'm saying you got to at least, what I'm saying, understand that you are who you say you are. You are not who someone else says you are. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, basically.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel that, like, I think just thinking about how I raised my kids or something like that. Like, if one of my kids was to come home like, "Dad, somebody teasing me about this and that," I would be like, "Well, what the fuck you told them? Like, you just let that shit slide? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just words. They got words, you got words. Use your words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but also it goes along with, like you said, teaching that pride and confidence of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should feel so proud of yourself that what they say don't matter. That's
Right.
idealistic to me though. Like, every person, especially child, don't have that same level of confidence and this and that. They got people that got bullied got teased in elementary school, and that shit still fuck with them as adults. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of cops. I see that, with
My man. Oh shit.
Damn, what's happening with it, my babes? She late, but it's all good because she with us.
Shouts out to the chat for rocking with us. Y'all know what it is. It's your rounds. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You heard me?
Uh,
I see.
the Alchemist been hitting y'all up. Y'all should have been posting most of her shit because she right on point. Because the real world exists, man. We got to get our babies ready with that with the shield to block what they come in with, and had a spear to stick their ass too. You feel me? That's some
I
real
mean,
shit.
and I'm definitely on board with y'all with that. The point I'm more over trying to get across though is motherfucker ain't sending their kids to school for that. Like now I gotta teach you all this, and I'm not saying that you
But
don't have to teach
you
these
got to teach
things.
them anyway, though.
No, but this is what I'm
Yeah, like
saying.
nothing
Like
yet.
what I'm saying is it's still an issue that's being posed to my child. I could teach you how to verbally defend yourself. I could teach you how to physically defend yourself, but I'm sending you to school to what's supposed to be a peaceful environment. And I'm saying all that to get to the point of we gonna sue their ass. Cause if it was a little gay girl or boy being teased
Nah,
about some shit, that would be
okay.
it would damn to be considered a hate crime. They'll
I
lock them
don't.
motherfuckers up.
You been to you went to school when you was young?
What you mean?
Did you go to school
Yeah.
in America?
Nah, nigga, I went in France.
All right. Well, you said that you was supposed to be sending your kid to a peaceful place, nigga. If you ever been to school in America, nigga, you know it is everything but a peaceful fucking place.
It's peaceful for some people. You can't just go willy nilly teasing some motherfuckers. There's gonna be consequences for
But,
that shit.
depending
Nah,
on what
but you
you
can't be out here lacking either. You already know that.
But
Like,
say,
come on,
dog,
man.
like, and I think we all in agreement with the preparation shit that you're talking about, Hat. At the end of the day, though, whether you're preparing or not, once a motherfucker come home and say they feel like they being bullied, especially in the look in the instance of being outnumbered,
You got to do something.
we had that bitch.
Yeah, but you talking all that shit, Cole. Ain't your son a black belt in Taekwondo or some shit?
Yeah, but
All right,
that's why I
so
say
you
I'm
took
with
the
you with the
right,
preparation.
so you took the proper precaution because you don't want him lacking. You know what I'm saying, on some crazy shit. And most times when you are able to handle your business and you got confidence, you don't even fight. You squash the shit with your mouth because you already know what's happening. You
No,
know what
I
I'm saying?
do
So
agree
you
that the
handle
confidence go a long way.
situations better. You know what I'm saying? You handle situations better. You're not quick to fight. You're able to hold your own, and you able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't
Oh
think
yeah, because
of it.
now I'm with you on that because on the inside what's really popping. So the bullshit that people saying, you could kind of brush that off because you in touch with what reality is. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you on that, but nah, bro, it's messed up. They told the girl she looked like she been in the oven or something too long. Boy, they know how
Man,
to.
say, bro, that's light work, man. You know we done
Oh,
did. Come on,
not dog. Look,
man, stop,
we
bro.
done
Y'all,
heard a lot worse now.
yes, indeed, boy. We used to say, you know what I'm saying? I spot your mama, this and that, and
Oh, boy, the
boy,
spatula was
you
so
talking
fire.
about? Come on, man.
I think
Like,
that's some
nigga,
of the reason why niggas can rap good.
say, goody. Like I told you, when I was younger, I had a lot of male cousins, and a lot of them motherfuckers was crazy, bro. And like, they used to beat the shit out of me all through school, and you know what I'm saying? They just, I'm fighting. I don't want to fight, but I'm fighting these motherfuckers off. And then look, then they like turn me on, and then after that, I'm just punching on people after that, because that's the way of the world. Violence is the way of the world. It's to kill or be killed.
Yeah, bro,
Just
you
the
ain't
way it
lying,
goes.
nigga. Where we from? Yeah, man.
Out your
Y'all
life.
ready, fellas?
I say sue them bitches. They bullying your child in that school. That's all it sound like to me.
That shit ain't going nowhere, man. You
Ren,
wasting your money.
Ren say sue, hat say prepare. I say
You gonna
shit. It's
you gonna
rounds.
you gonna sue somebody in a public school just to keep them home. That's what they're gonna take.
I don't know if it's
Consider the latest ad for the clothing brand Balenciaga. This was just uploaded on Instagram. As you can see, the photo shoot they're using to sell their products features a young girl holding a teddy bear in a bondage outfit. Then, in case you missed the point, the photo shoot also contains this image. It shows several documents. Most of them aren't visible, but what you can see when you zoom in, and of course the point is that you see it, is a reference to a U.S. Supreme Court case called Ashcroft versus Free Speech Coalition. That case struck down a law against kiddie porn. What is this? Well, it is what it appears to be. It's an endorsement of kiddie porn, of child pornography. What else could it be? We wanted to know. So we reached out today to Balenciaga to get their explanation, and they didn't respond. So we're going to have to take that on face value and ask, where's the moral outrage? We have an entire industry in this country comprised of moral outrage merchants. If you've ever been on, consider the latest ad for the clothing brand Balenciaga. This was just uploaded on Instagram. As you can see, the photo shoot they're using to sell their products features a young girl holding a teddy bear in
Loop. I was about to say you looped it, baby.
Fellas. Yeah, man. Shouts out to the clips department. You heard me?
Yeah, they drinking on the job, you heard me?
Grinding clips now.
And look, then they had a note with it. You heard me?
Oh, yeah.
Make sure y'all talk about the double standard.
Right.
Kanye said they played it. You heard me? So with that being said, bro, and they since came out and made a statement. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bullshit. But I see you in there, Miss Minor too. How you doing? But yeah, bro. Child porn, Balenciaga. I know a lot of rappers like to kind of promote the brand.
Man, I ain't surprised them motherfuckers into that child pornography type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me, pull they shit off the shelf. That shit trash anyway. You know what I'm saying? They raping you out your money because their clothes ain't fire.
Let me ask
So
you something. How much?
this a perfect example. This is a perfect time to shut them motherfuckers down.
Oh, sure. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you. How many articles? I mean, whether it's sunglasses, hats, shoes, belts, pants. Well, how much Balenciaga stuff y'all got? Like, how much stuff y'all got?
Close your eyes and tell me what you see.
Let me see. With if I go,
We count belts and socks
we
and
count
shit too?
jackets, we counting socks and everything.
Okay, I ain't got none of this shit.
Me either. Not a damn thing.
Boy, we counting shoes too?
Yeah, counting shoes, counting everything.
Any merchandise.
Any merch. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got none of this shit.
I don't like this shit. I don't like this
First
shit.
of all, the shoes is ugly. They look like fucking Skechers that they done just put Balenciaga on. I really think some of the shit I done seen from them,
A lot of this
I
shit
really feel
a
like
joke.
it's a social experiment.
Yeah, it's a joke. I'm saying it's a joke. Nobody would wear that shit, like, for real, unless a motherfucker paid them to.
There we go, Fran T. That's what I'm talking about. Where is the consumer outrage? Where is all the pissed off people picketing and shit like that? This is a big
because
deal. We talking
we
about
are
the term.
okay. We just had a motherfucker supposedly hang himself in jail over some pornography on an island, right? And then the chick just went to jail, and she's supposed to be aided. Had a conspiracy to do some shit with the kids and all of that. But a conspiracy ain't a one person's motherfucking job. Like, you seen Ocean's 11? Like, nigga, it take a you see what I'm saying? Like, and only one bitch went to jail. That shit don't make no sense. But Andrew Tate made a good comment about that. And what he was talking about, he said he referred to Satanists, and he said that people, they put out what they want you what they're gonna do, the evil that they're putting out. And if you accept it and still deal with it, then they don't feel no bad karma behind it because they're doing it in the open. Like, you're choosing to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I kind of feel about everybody just not, like, that shit is still a brand, like, after that.
But it's about the media fucking propaganda. Like, if they was repping this shit on TV, like, oh my God, we can't believe Balenciaga fucking kids over there. We gotta do something. Everybody in outrage.
Why we gotta worry about the news though? That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is the temperature of the people is dictated by that.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be like we should. Like I don't get shit from the news. I don't
Nigga, you
even watch.
shouldn't get bullied at school either. But here we are in this real world and shit happening.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying in each situation, we shouldn't wait to be protected by nothing, by the news, by the school. We should have enough sense, common sense, to know when somebody is doing something that's not good for us and not good for our children. Like you
But
know,
it I would think like once you are aware of it, you should start, I guess, speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to it don't seem like nobody really speaking on it, or maybe they are. I'm just not in the loop per se. You know what I mean? But
well,
if this was somebody else
company
and
policy,
even be as big, everybody would be talking about it. You know
but
what I'm saying?
that goes back to what we were talking about weeks ago. Company policy prohibits certain people from saying certain things. You see Kyrie Irving in trouble over shit because he works for a certain organization. See what I'm saying?
But don't at a certain point you gotta stand for something. Like I'm saying either the people being the consumers, or the people who marketing their shit, aka the rappers and all these other motherfuckers who wanna wear a t-shirt that costs $50,000, $11,000 just to tell you can't afford one.
I take consumers for the answer
So
for that.
okay, I would
500, Alex.
then the consumer should be looking at it like anybody who got the fucking Balenciaga shit on. Oh, you with the fucking child molesters.
So
Get
Yeah,
in
what?
their
like I
comments,
feel
slide
it.
in their
Like
DMs,
if
let them
you
know.
endorsing me, or if I'm endorsing your product and you cutting me a check, it's not in my best interest to say shit. I would guess. I mean, I could be a real one and take a stand and say fuck the bread, but all right, it's not in my best interest. But like just for the common joke, like is anybody really taking a stance on it or saying anything
I done
about it?
seen it.
I've been took
I
a
seen a
stance.
lot
I
of.
ain't wearing they shit.
Yeah, I've been standing against their shit from the beginning.
Yeah, I ain't never stood with them motherfuckers. We
Yeah, I've
never
been standing
appeared
against
to
the
be in
bitches.
solidarity. It's been
Yeah,
we always been worlds apart. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But like I said, I ain't really on that shit. Like and that go back to one of the previous shows. Y'all need to check the archives if you don't know what I'm talking about. But we talked about the fashion and the influence and all that shit like that. And I just feel like Fran T said, if it was FUBU, they'll lose investors. They'll be donating to the child pornography fund. They'll have a list of shit to do. So what I'm saying is, as we could see how they apply the pressure on us or ours when we fuck up, why we ain't applying that same pressure?
Kim Kardashian did not make a statement saying she was not wearing it no more. What she said was she's glad that they made a statement, right? And the statement they made did not say, nah, we don't fuck with no child pornography. It said, we're sorry y'all saw that, and we gonna make steps to make sure y'all never see that again. They don't say child pornography is bad. They don't say it was not about it. They didn't give no in-depth explanation. And she just said, I'm gonna reevaluate where I stand on them. But if they do the right thing and take accountability, you know, and they made a statement, so I'm glad. And you know, as a mom, and yeah,
Oh, she about to be the spokesperson. She about to get a check from them.
come on, man, you know how
If
that
it's
shit
cool
goes.
if it's cool for this bitch with 4 kids, then y'all shouldn't have a problem with it.
I've already got the check, baby, before the statement was made. You hear me?
Oh, she made another one. So motherfucker must have got on her ass about the first shit she said, so she had to update. See, that's what I'm saying. You should say what you saying. Like you shouldn't have to clarify what the fuck you saying.
Well, I gotta get it
And
from the
Balenciaga,
handlers
they're
first.
not clarifying what they saying.
I don't give
That's
a
a clear
fuck if you
message.
ain't wearing their clothes no more. I need you to come out and make a statement denouncing them motherfuckers. Tell people to burn their shit.
Right.
They
That was
child
saying, no,
molesters.
I'm not wearing it, and
They should be
y'all should
burning
wear it.
Balenciaga in the street, huh?
Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm
Like they
on.
do LeBron jerseys
But
and
If a
shit.
look,
motherfucker said they won't go to another team, you're burning his shit.
but look,
These motherfuckers kitty porn.
but this is what's gonna happen. they might do that, and they might burn, they might carry on, and then somebody say, you know what, hey, I'm going to buy it, and we're going to make it a whole nother different thing, and it's not going to be this no more. And the Papa John shit, it's the same shit, and motherfuckers gonna make fucking some black motherfucker the goddamn spokesperson.
Boy, look, you took the words out of my mouth. You see
Come on,
what
man.
Papa John's did? They went and got the
They-
biggest, blackest nigga they could
That's
find.
what. Come on, man. This is what they do.
I ain't racist. Look at this big black nigga.
Right.
I ain't
That's what they
scared.
do. Right. They're gonna take Kendrick Perkins or some nigga and make him
Oh,
ballistic.
yep, Kendrick Perkins. Boy,
Yeah,
look.
he gonna be wearing some
There you go.
nasty slippers and shit.
He can't
Yo.
even say the shit. Balenciaga good to me. But what did Balenciaga? Nigga hit her with that Webby on the
Boy, you killing me,
Breakfast
boy.
Club.
Hey, man. Y'all keep it locked. You heard me? Smash the like button. Share it if you're on the Facebook. We got Hatchback the Great, Ren, a.k.a. Humpty Hump, Benjamin, that's good. It's the Rounds Podcast. We moving. Back in the building with the Rounds Podcast. Hatchback, Caveman, Win, Ren, been good. Feeling good. Living good. Looking good over there, bitch.
Cannot love me and tell me how to be. You gotta love me for who I am.
So does every man that love you get the same version of you?
Nope.
No, let her answer. Unless you want to tell me about the men you love, I'm talking to her.
Everybody don't.
What you thought she was saying?
Nigga told me I was stupid when I told him what I thought she was saying.
I thought she said, bees don't burn on the grill. Took a whole left and 2 rights here.
Whoa! Oh, shit.
What you just said?
Not even.
I said it wrong.
My
I
God.
said took a whole left and 2 rights here. I didn't know she was saying no goddamn trying.
Independent on my dogs, rockin' solo. We get it out that water if you ain't know. This for all the times I got it out the mud. Anybody feel me?
Tuesday, Johnson killed Kirkwood Police Sergeant William McEntee in 2005. New tonight, federal court denied Johnson's 19-year-old daughter's request to attend the execution. Shoshana Stahl breaks down the last-minute efforts to save his life.
It's ironic, right, that Kevin was 19 years old when he committed this crime, and they are still trying to move forward with his execution, though they won't allow his daughter, who's 19 at this time, in because she's too young.
For more than a decade, Kevin Johnson has sat on death row for killing Kirkwood Police Sergeant William McEntee. He's facing lethal injection in a matter of days. Many people, including his lawyer Sean Nolan, are asking Missouri Governor Mike Parson to grant clemency.
I would say surprised by his remarks. I would think that the governor should be more concerned about racism in the court system in Missouri. And so we're hopeful that maybe he'll take a second look at it and maybe review all of the information that we put forth in the clemency petition.
Those remarks came after News 4 asked Governor Parson about Johnson's case earlier this week. This is what the governor had to say.
You got a guy that went over there and cold-blooded killed a police officer by 2 shots in the head after he shot him multiple times. I mean, it's a pretty vicious crime. And sometimes you're going to have to answer the consequences of that.
Johnson's 19-year-old daughter, Corey Ramey, asked a federal court to allow her to watch her father's execution. Under current Missouri law, you must be 21 years old to witness an execution. On Friday, courts denied that request. Ramey had a representative read a statement for her, claiming this decision will cause her an immense amount of pain.
It is excruciating to know that I am about to lose my dad all over again when the state of Missouri kills him. Yet I cannot be present for his death simply because of my age.
In that statement, Ramey says not only did she want to be there as a witness, but it's also what her dad wanted.
I am my dad's closest living relative, and he is mine, other than my baby son. If my dad were dying in a hospital, I would sit by his side holding his hand and praying for him until his death, both as a source of support for him and as a support for me as a necessary part of my grieving process and for my peace of mind.
Johnson's execution is set for Tuesday, November 29th. Shoshana Stahl, News 4.
All right, fellas. When I heard about the story, it seemed like, well, a couple of things jumped out to me. First off, when the guy was saying about him having to answer and pay the consequences for his crime. If the man is sentenced to death row, and you know what I'm saying, it seemed like he's doing that. So it just seemed like he had a lot of attitude and disdain for the guy. And I guess I can understand why, but to me it seemed like a little bit of that bleeding over. And I understand that the law is what the law is, but I mean, it just seemed a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? She 19. I mean, to me, once you're 18, can't you apply for the service? So, I mean, I would think she should be able to go ahead on and attend, but what's y'all thoughts?
Man, that's like a tough one, dog. Like, because you know the compassionate part on her side, I feel you. This like, you know, the last final goodbye, this and that, this and that. But nigga on death row about to die. Like, we not about to make no special. I'd be mad motherfuckers get a last meal. That'd be a waste of good food. But you know what I'm saying? So it's fucked up. But if that's the rules, like, we not about to break no rules so you can see your daddy die. Like,
Well, I would like to see the details of the crime. I Usually when a young brother kills a cop, um, they say it was in cold blood, 2 shots to the head. Okay, I know a lot of cops killed a lot of niggas, and they ain't never got no death row. They ain't never got, what I'm saying, a thick sentence. So just because he killed a cop, we don't know the situation. He could have been saving his life that day. Um, so like I would really like to know the details. Number one, number two, if she's too young to witness it, why we don't take leniency on him as a 19-year-old when he committed the crime? Like, that doesn't make fucking sense. I mean, and I agree with you, Goody. The DA or whoever the fuck he was talking, he did seem to have a lot of animosity towards the guy or whatever.
Yeah.
He was really abrasive when asked, and you know what I'm saying, made sure he put out there to say how heinous of a crime it was.
And you could tell that, to me, he felt good in being able to say that the man daughter couldn't come. I understand the law, you know what I'm saying, but it just, in his tone, it just kind of hurt me. Like, it was a lot up under that of me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I'm gonna ask this: he's gonna die. Okay, you're gonna stick him. He's gonna die. What you losing by letting her attend? What would be the? Because you don't give a fuck about her. Like, that's just you trying to stab the motherfucking knife and twist it a little deeper.
At all. And like her say, you gonna give me a last meal, so you're giving me some of the shit I want, so I can't have. And y'all know me, I feel like it's really up to the victim family. So if the victim family was on some, you know what I'm saying, I would take that a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck the victim
But
family.
I would think the
Victim family
victim
ain't got no
family
say so. He went to jail. He went to jail. He's serving his
and
justice.
he getting what they want. So for him to
Nah,
want
fuck
his family member there, and she want to be there, and like she said, help her with her closure and moving forward, I just don't see what the big deal is.
Me either,
y'all
because
gotta think
that's my
about it.
daddy.
They don't give a fuck about her closure.
I
This
agree.
motherfucker killed the cop.
I agree. Man, fuck that cop.
No,
We don't know what
I
happened.
understand. Fuck that cop, but I'm saying from their perspective, from their point of view, this motherfucker killed Billy. Like, we not about to
Yeah.
do
No,
nothing
no, no,
extra
no.
for
I
him.
get it.
I'm right where with you, buddy. The big, what is it, the thin blue line or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah, they stick together, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, from the human compassionate side, everything y'all saying is 100% spot on. It's not gonna cost you nothing. It's not gonna hurt nobody. You about to kill him. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I'm saying from the legal fucked up justice side,
yeah. They
oh,
saying fuck
it's an
them. Yeah,
extra
fuck
thing
you.
to rub it in your nose.
Right.
They sitting around laughing about it. Then a nigga daughter wanted
I
to see
agree.
us fry his ass. You know what
And
I'm
look,
saying?
and guess what? Them guards gonna be walking all week. You're gonna die alone, Billy.
Yeah,
This
you know what I'm
this
saying?
happened.
Like, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah. You thought you was
So
gonna get away with it, motherfucker?
I mean, I think it's fucked up, and this another one back in the archives. I remember I asked y'all about the capital punishment shit because it was some shit similar to this, to where maybe the victim family couldn't see, or I don't know, whatever the shit was. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's tricky. Like I would think that you, because you're still a human at the end of the day, and his daughter didn't commit a crime, but it's kind of like you're punishing her too. So y'all could have gave him a final visit. You could have, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But on the other hand, I understand, like, say for instance, if we the cops, like one of y'all the
Man,
cops, I'm the DA
that's
who make the decision, and the little white girl won't see her daddy before we kill him. Man, fuck that bitch. Hell no.
no. See, that's
You
what I'm
read
saying.
about it.
That's what I'm saying. Even if I'm
That's
on
some
the other
compassion,
side of
bro.
it, this is you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Renee do have some people that's just that hard up. They just won't stick it to you. I'm with Hadget. I would hope that they would have some compassion on the other end.
If I
But
was the judge, I would say
shit.
you can go in there and hold his hand if you fucking want. I don't give a fuck. You can hold his hand. You can sing fucking Yolanda Adams to the bitches.
Nah, you gotta think about precedents and all that. Then you have a motherfucker trying to bring the whole choir in and sing around them. Hell
No,
no.
I say you can have his next of kin
You
hold
right
his
though,
hand.
nigga. Look, nigga will try to
Yeah, you
push
let
it
him
out
have
for me.
his
You hear
daughter.
me?
I got twins. I need my girls in here with me.
Nigga, stay moving the goalpost. Just give
Yeah,
me
I
two
want a lap dance for my last.
yeah, give me
no,
two strippers.
nah.
Shit, man.
Dog.
Hey, what you say?
No, I was just gonna say, to me, like I said, dog, that was some dumb shit. When I run for president, that's one of the first things I'm getting rid of. A damn last meal. Whatever you ate last, that was your last meal.
Goddamn, baby.
Man, that's some fucked up shit, bro.
We about to kill this nigga. What the
Hey,
hell? We
bro, you
about
know
to
all the
waste a
food
whole
that
bucket
people
of
throw
chicken
away,
for?
bro? Do you know all of the food people throw away?
It
Hey,
don't
dog, look. 8 times out of 10, nigga, it's fake food anyway.
It's slop any fucking way. Come on, man.
No, it don't matter. It's this it. This is
You
it. Like, how you
you
gonna
see,
try to show a motherfucker some love right before you kill him?
didn't you just see the motherfucker making lettuce and making
I'll
food?
just tell you not.
Yeah, that
And
shit
you
ain't
ain't
nothing
getting
good.
none of that shit.
They gonna scramble some of that shit up, man. Here, man. Hurry up.
No, we talk typically. I'm not talking about the guy who might not have did it or would have. I don't even know the
No,
details
man,
of the
we fucking with
case.
you, dog.
But I'm just saying, if you on death row, you like society's worst of the worst. If we got you down bad, you really deserve this shit.
I
You
don't know.
don't get nothing.
I don't know. Unless it's some
Motherfucker killed the whole
listen,
school of kids, and we taking this fucking
yeah.
order before we
On,
kill him?
on on some Jeffrey
Hell
Dahmer,
no.
on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit, he not getting no last meal, right? He won't.
Oh, so depending on how bad you fucked up, where your compassion at, head?
What you mean? Where my compassion at?
He's still a human being.
No,
He
he's
just
not.
ate at the
No, he's
They
not.
give
He
you the
eats.
sausage and
He
poke
not a.
and eats.
He's not a human being. He eats people. That motherfucker is a vampire.
Okay, so that's what I'm telling you
So
about.
he,
All these motherfuckers we about to kill. They ain't human beings.
yeah. But see, with that's a whole different thing right there. Cause like certain people shouldn't. I believe in. I guess you get your day in court and all this other shit. But why are you on death row for 13 years when you done killed 10 people?
Because that's the death row process. Like, they don't
No,
have a special.
that's what I'm saying. If you the president, when you become president, we need due process. We need a speedy trial. We need a speedy execution. If you kill a nigga on Sunday, by Wednesday, we should know what happened. So we hold in court next Sunday, right? See that third Sunday, boy, you in the ground. Fuck wrong with you?
Remember that here, Ren.
That's how that
Quick,
goes.
quick with it. You hear
Due
me? None of
process,
that,
man.
yeah, none of that
Due
lingering.
process. That way we can start.
Oh, hey.
The one thing that it becomes a real issue is that it's hard to sign other guys, man.
Right.
It's hard to keep teams together.
Right.
You're going to eventually have to restructure.
Lamar said, I'll restructure.
Yeah.
As long as y'all keep giving them signing bonus,
Keep
I will
giving-
restructure.
Yeah, but
I need that $300 million guaranteed,
yeah,
though.
but man, you can't go out now it limits your chances. To me, it limits your chances of going out and getting the championship.
But let me tell you what Lamar said. Lamar said after I won that MVP the third year, y'all could have came to me.
They could have did it then. They could have got it done.
Y'all
then.
came to me that fourth year, y'all could have done something.
Honestly, I thought
he
that's
said
what
y'all
they
didn't.
did.
He said y'all didn't believe in me. God did.
Right.
DJ Khaled.
God did.
Yeah, because that's the thing. What we're seeing now is that when teams believe in their quarterbacks, we saw it with Mahomes. We saw it with Josh Allen. We saw it with Deshaun. When they believe in that quarterback after that third year.
Oh yeah, even in Houston.
They went. They go give you the money because they believe in you.
Right.
Because they didn't. The man had an MVP.
Yeah.
He had an MVP, a unanimous MVP. Only two players in the history has ever won it unanimously. So he said, so what else do I need to do?
Nevertheless, he's gonna get the money. It's gonna happen. Whether it come from Baltimore, they'll be a fool if they don't. You can't. Good quarterbacking is hard to find.
Yeah,
you know that. So it's gonna happen for him, man. It's just all about where, and I hope it's in Baltimore because I foresee a championship in their future. Right, if they do it right. When you accept this type of money versus based on cap space, and the one thing that it becomes a real issue is that it's hard to sign other guys, man.
Right.
It's hard to keep teams together.
Right.
You're going to eventually have to restructure.
Lamar said, I'll restructure.
Fellas, before we get out the door, man, quick little sports talk. Championship or get the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like they're talking about Lamar right now getting the contract and all that's cool, but I want to kind of look at it from the perspective of should you really be trying to get the max dollar? Should you try to sacrifice for the benefit of the team to ultimately win the illustrious championship? Do championships even really matter anymore? You know what I'm saying? I know ultimately it's to the priority of the player, but if you are an athlete in today's league, football or basketball, preferably, would you really be trying to chase the ring, or would you be trying to chase the ring, but ultimately really just trying to max out your dollars? You hear me?
I would be trying to get every ounce of financial gain out of it while my body's still available to do that. With that said, I won't represent myself good. I won't play good, and hopefully it leads to a championship. But I'm not taking no restructure or moving around on no cap, salary cap, and I know, bitch, you gonna
ultimately, if you retire from the league and you like a Charles Barkley, you shame because you didn't win a ring?
I got
Are you
paid.
cool with the bread?
Oh no, I'm straight.
Gotcha.
Nah, I'm kind of on the same kick with that, dog. Give me the bread.
Yeah, I'm straight.
I would like a championship, but not enough to leave $5 million on the table.
Look, I'm
$5 million. You know where I'm from?
I'm the champion in my house. You hear me?
And then look, here's the thing. Here's the trick bag, cuz. Let's say I am a chase the championship type of guy. I say, you know what? I'm gonna take a little less for the team. Let's put together a winner, baby. That don't guarantee we gonna fucking win. Y'all are gonna get the same money I left to a garbage
That's
motherfucker
the
who don't
GM.
help
That's
us
the
win.
GM. That's the GM job. That ain't my job.
Like he should have. Hopefully, he should have somebody for him negotiating the most that he could get, and
You
with
do all
whatever
that
money
shit and
that's
then
left after my contract, y'all pay him to figure that shit out. That ain't my job.
That's the
you
same
take
trick.
the pay cut and then the nigga sit down and won't get the shot on you. Huh?
That's the same trick they've
Fuck
been
that.
playing over and over and over again throughout time, right? The 1% or the owners, right? The ownership and the corporations who run the NFL, right? They get the common people who not making millions of dollars to idolize the millionaires, the players, right? Who are just the entertainment, right?
But
They get all of the blame, they get all of the glory. They get all of the blame, they get all of the glory.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
since you was a boy, what they told you? You play to win the game.
Yeah.
You play to get championships.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So
you gotta sacrifice. There's no I in team, and all that pussy ass shit.
Right, man. So you mean to tell me you don't want the championship? Like if you like Tom Brady, you got goo gobs of money. You feel me? You not gonna try to, hitch on and get you one?
I don't really think Tom Brady is all. I'm not give a fuck about all that, man. Listen, I'm the king in my house. You feel me? Like I done did a lot for my family, though. Like with this money I made, these contracts. Yeah, we straight over here. It's good. It's good. And look, if I quit today, they gonna love me the same.
Real shit.
What happens? What happens when, who was that used to play for Green Bay? Was it Corin Robinson? He in the off season had a little dispute and all this shit, and Brett Favre told him, "Hey man, just sign, just play, man. You know what I'm saying? Just sign a little tender and shit, and play without the contract." And the man went played and fucked his knee up, and then he didn't get the contract. Wound up going to Denver 2 years, and then he was out the fucking league, fucking around with them.
Hey man, like I'm reading Big Chief shit. He said there's no iron team. Like Kobe said, there's a me in that motherfucker.
There's a me in that motherfucker.
Hey dog, I'm with y'all. I think the whole championship shit, it's been kind of overplayed. I think people are secure in themselves enough to the point where they ain't worrying about the championship. If they get one, cool. But if not, call me Bradley Bill. I get buckets. Y'all know I'm cold and I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with y'all, dog.
I know a lot,
but I ain't about to break my neck.
But another element to that is a lot of athletes that I've talked to, they all seem to say, there's only so much you say you got in championships and that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a handicap situation like the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the luck of the draw.
Nah, that's just a narrative they put out there. We need this guy to take a little less for the fucking team. Like, what?
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Like, the team shouldn't want me to do that, coach.
They always say how much the players make. They don't never say how much the fucking
you gotta go looking it up.
How much the team make? How much Jerry Jones make? How much Jerry Jones make?
No, that shit come out. You gotta look for that. Then you're right. They're not just posting and announcing that.
Yeah, that don't never scroll across the bottom of Sports Center. Jerry Jones made $12 million this game.
Can we tackle Jerry Jones real quick before we go?
You talking about with the what you call it?
Yeah.
With the little picture?
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna set it up like this. You was just showing Shannon Sharpe and Michael Vick, right? We both know that both of them brothers have been whipped in the fucking, you know what I'm saying? So we know Shannon Sharpe. Okay. There was a picture of 14-year-old Jerry Jones at the high school where they was trying to be integrated, right? There was a couple of brothers walking up, and it was a bunch of them at the, base of the stairs, not letting them get in, right? Jerry Jones was one of them standing in, about 5 feet away. So people are trying to start talking about canceling him and this, that, and the third. And Stephen A. Smith takes and he goes in and says that, hey, we can't do this. This was 65 years ago. This guy has, he was 14 years old, saying like, grow up and this shit like that. But it kind of parallels to a young Emmett Till, right? And 65 years ago, the lady who's responsible for his murder is still alive, right? But they're saying 65, does that matter? 65 years ago, is he still not dead? Why they don't have to pay for their transgressions even 65 years?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I figure on that. Like, as far as paying for their transgressions or whatnot, let's look at Bill Cosby. We can argue if he did whatever, how you feel about it, but we know that they came mad and buku after the fact behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? As a long period of time. So yeah, for us, ain't really no statute of limitation. When they want you, they gonna get you. As far as the whole Jerry Jones thing, I'm kind of mixed on it ultimately. I feel he Jerry Jones. I feel like we kind of already know where you stand. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Not really surprised, but kind of, I guess, surprised that it kind of got out. But ultimately, you're an owner. So to me, I know you can appreciate the value of a brother and what they bring to you, and you might actually love some of them that actually help you make all this money. But ultimately, do you really care about them like that? No.
See, you kind of glossed over it there, cuz boy, I thought you was steal my thought again. But what I'm thinking is, let's think about this. Jerry Jones is he old than a motherfucker, and his
Okay.
money old like him, old long, been having money. So the question that I ask when this old ass picture come to the surface, what's going on behind the scenes? Like, if this is Jerry Jones, somebody had to leak that shit on Jerry Jones. You feel?
The one owner has said he was gonna kind of get at him.
Come on, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The little
Redskins
Daniel
owner.
Snyder,
So-
like y'all motherfuckers
Okay.
won't come emails.
Donald Sterling got kicked out the NBA for less than that. I think he just said nigga or some shit like that.
Nah, Donald Sterling went all on Magic and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah, they had
Donald
him
Sterling
on
had a
tape.
conversation. He had a conversation that all the motherfuckers have on everyday basis.
Nah, I would be willing to bet that we just not fortunate enough to have the technology. I would be willing to bet any Jerry Jones let some niggas fly that day. You know what I'm saying? He said quite a few niggas that day. You know what I'm saying? But we just ain't got it on tape. We heard your boy, like he was niggered out.
There's so many photos and videos of things like this, more graphic things, lynchings and all this other shit, picnics and public whatever, right? And you see all of these people out there participating and they're smiling and they're happy, and the children and all this. The children are involved just as much as the adults. It's the culture in which they brought up in.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, no, for all of that, nobody has ever been held accountable for any of that. Nobody has been held accountable for the culture in which they created. Nobody's been held accountable for any of those lives and what that shit caused, bro. And I'm saying, okay, it's 65 years later. What do we do about it now? We don't do anything about it now because it just shows you who a person is, and it's how they was raised and what they was rooted in. Simple. If everybody his age from that era in that area was, that's just the way it was.
And dog, and those players who they, because you always gonna have a player like, oh, Jerry Jones, I love him. He took care of me.
I love Jerry Jones.
Yeah, he didn't help a lot of people, but a lot of brothers. But I
Jerry
guarantee
Jones
you,
bought me my first pork chop sandwich.
yeah, the brothers that he helped, I don't think a lot of them are under the illusion that, you know what I'm saying, he didn't help them because ultimately, nigga, you was helping him. You feel me?
Listen, not only that, Goody, your life is simple, nigga. He could help you with trinkets from just give him.
Yeah, you got caught with that weed. I got a lawyer for you, boy, don't trip.
You trivial shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I have to set up anyway because I'm handling a bunch of you niggas, so I gotta have certain shit in place. I'm not helping you. You just in my system, bitch. So Nate Newton and all them niggas. Come on, man.
Right. Nah, that's what's up, man. Any more comments before we get out the door, y'all? Shout out to
man. The Sharp need to be ashamed of himself, bro.
The Alchemist. What you say, cuz?
Nah, I was just saying fuck Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Shouts out to Franny T. Old Brendan was in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah. Appreciate y'all as always, Damien. You know what it is, cuz.
Hey, the best way to get the best out of our kids in school is to once again take them out of the schools.
I agree wholeheartedly.
And we about to get out the door, bro. I got a little something I'm gonna drop for y'all. I want y'all to check out while we rolling out. So for Hatchback, the greater, the ENT, Ren, aka Humpty Hump, myself, Benjamin Esgood.
Pellegrino
through
cut
the
the
city
check.
and the streets. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, and till next week.
Go one more.
Avoid negative sources, people, places, things, and bad habits. B. Believe in yourself. C. Consider things from every angle. D. Don't give up and don't give in. Don't let a damn thing get you down. E. Enjoy life today. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow never comes. F. Family and friends are hidden treasures. Talk to them and enjoy their riches. G. Give more than you plan to give each day. H. Hang on to your dream. I. Ignore the bullshit. J. Just do it. K. Keep on trying no matter how hard it seems. It will get easier. L. Love yourself first and most. Love God always. M. Make it happen. N. Never let them see you sweat. O. Open your eyes to see everything around you. P. Practice make perfect. Q. Quitters never win and winners never quit. R. Read, learn, study about everything important in your life. S. Stop procrastinating. T. Take control of your own destiny. U. Understand yourself first so that you can better understand others. V. Visualize it. W. Want it more than anything. X. You already marked your spot in the world. Y. You are unique with all God's grace and no one can replace you. Z. Zero in on your target and go for it!
If you like the content, make sure you